Hi guys, it's Ilene, and I am just working on Nicky's challenge, which was watercolors. I picked up the stamp set here, and I'm just going to put that on. I'm going to I guess I'll use my archival ink to stamp it here. And this is kind of a Valentine theme truck. And I don't know what this particular theme is called. Loads of Love. Thought you could use a little pickup. Wishing you loads of holiday cheer. And my hair. Loads of love. And there's some hearts. So that's what I'm going to, I guess, do for this challenge of Nicky's. And I just got some ink on my paper here. So I'm just going to load up my truck. With ink. That's pretty good. And I suppose I should work on the hearts here, maybe. Add some hearts to it. Hopefully I got enough ink on there. There we go. And I got ink on my fingers, so I keep printing my paper. That's great. So I used the archival ink, this large one. And I quite like it, so I think it'll be fine. It's permanent. So I'm just gonna, and this is cardstock, it's not watercolor paper, but I'm gonna give it a try on here. I should have probably cut it straighter. That's really great. I'm probably going to cut it out after. I don't know what I'm going to do with it after, but I'm just doing it for the challenge anyhow. So I have my water over here, and I have, it's not very clean, but, and a smaller set of watercolors. I don't know if I want a larger set. I do have my small set. Well, I looked for my larger set. I do not know where I put it. That's really strange. So, I'm just going to grab my little water brush that's in here that comes in this set. So, it's nice, small little water brush. And I'm probably going to wet my ground here. And I'm going to need some more light. So I'm going to wet my ground and decide what color I want for that. So if I pick a certain color and I decide that I want, I think I want to do that anyway. Mix some colors with it. So I'm going to grab a little bit of toilet paper in case I want to blot some colors out. And I'm going to go with that. So here it goes. So going to get my road, my dirt road going on here. I want to get a little darker under the truck, I think. And you can see how I just pulled some of that color out. Did that. move it up just a bit here. And that's about what I like here on this little. Nice thing is that the dry parts stay nice and crisp because you didn't wet those. So I don't know if I'm cutting it out wet, but I'm just kind of playing with it like that. So I could be just cutting out, but I thought, well, maybe I'll just do a background. Maybe I'll use a punch. I don't know. So now I'm just going to probably do the up higher parts here, layers, and so I'm just going to wet it wherever I want my color to stick to. And so now I'm going to go with a little bit of green. I think I have some green mixed over here, so I'm going to add some water to it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I like it. So this is one of the challenges that Nicky had challenged us to do on International Crafters was a watercolor challenge. So, and she did hers of a cat in a little pot, and very cute, kind of like a Valentine type of theme. Because I think it was like Pot of Love or something. I don't know if it was, but it was a cute little kitten. So I think I'm going to dry this just a tad here, just so that I could do my next color without it bleeding into the green. Because if you don't, it will bleed. So now I'm just going to kind of go, and then I'm just going to pull it in as I want to after. So I'm not going to go right in. But I'm going to do my best. I am trying to learn how to watercolor better. Now this one's quite a dark blue on here, and so I'm going to have to mix some white in it because I don't want it that dark. So and I have a big palette of all different colors, like the shades and stuff a little bit better, and even black and everything, but I don't know where I put it. So now I have to kind of use my basics here and mix it together. So I'm going kind of like a dusty gray, and I'm going to pull in some of the darker blue, I think, as I'm grabbing it from here. Oh, 'cause I like that. I don't know. I'm not nearly a professional or anything. It's just something I like to play with a little bit. So I actually haven't done it too much. It's fun. You get so many different looks if you. Try new things. Now I'm pulling in some of the darker up here. And maybe I'll go even darker, because you can pull some out. Just pull some out. I like that look. I'm adding some to blur the lines here. Just a little bit of watercolor of the white. I don't know. That's just something I'm doing. I'm kind of making it up as I go. To kind of blend in the bushes that it's driving in the background past and the blue sky. I'm going to pull out a little bit more blue. Adding a little water and moisture and dabbing it with my cloth. Now I think we're going to go like a, I'm going to go with the orangey truck. Go with a little bit of a reddish color, rusty. Oops. Oh, mixing it up. Mixing it up here. There we go. Let's see how to color this. Oh, I'll see what color this is. How this works. I want to get one of those chamois cloths because Shannon has, she does her watercolor. She's got the little chamois rag, and I think that's fabulous. And she could, you know, even if you, after you can make like a cloth journal with a piece, if you cut it up pieces. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool. Anyways, I was just like, wow. So I'm just going to go over the truck. And see if I can, how much? I got quite a bit of moisture in there. And pull some out. You just put your paintbrush, dry your paintbrush off. Pull some moisture off. Got quite a bit of moisture on there, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Now if you see here, I got a little red on the green because I think my green was a little bit damp, or else I just kind of got it damp when I was wetting my truck. So that's how it will bleed over to your other colors. Downer a bit there. Oh man, I'm holding it probably right over it all the time here, and you guys can't see a thing I'm doing. Sorry guys. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of orange to the red. And I got quite a bit of orange on there. See this paint? This. See, what I should have done was taped it down to a block and I do that lots where the large block I tape my cardstock to it. And then it doesn't crinkle up on me. But did I do that? No, I didn't do that. So that's what happened. So I did put a little bit of water over here, so I'm just going to do a strip of blue because I just changed my mind and don't want red. I'm going to do a little blue on the handle, and then I'm going to yank it out to make it very light, and add a little, oops, paintbrush has got to get clean. Add a little lighter on there to make it almost gray. Gonna add a little moisture to here. Touch a bit of blue on there with the white and make it gray. Do the same thing with my bumper and grill. Try see if I could see. I wish I would have taped it down. If I moisten this up, I might be able to fix up that mishap here with the orange a bit better. And add a little bit more green on it. Fix it up a little bit. That's all. And I'm going to add some moisture to the windows now. Kind of add some kind of color to the window. Put some of that back in. Pulled some of it out because it was getting a little too bloppy. Now I'm going to mix a whole bunch of colors and try and make a dark, kind of a blacky color over here. And basically I'm just going to mix all the colors. Dark colors and even some, let's see what color this turns out to be here. Needs a little bit darker. Get some nice green going on in there. I want to get as dark as I can, so I'm mixing all my colors now, at least the dark ones. Where I can make my tires very dark. Make sure my and I still got my back bumper to do. So now I'm just making my tires wet. It's a little on the blue side. I should be more patient in mixing my colors, but trying to make the video not as long. And like, I think I left too much moisture in this one. There we go. I'm going to take some of that dark, put it underneath the truck a bit. Like shadows. And maybe a little bit over the parts of the truck that would have some of the shadows. I'm thinking the sun's kind of behind, but and yes, it's kind of dryish now, but it's okay because then it's not leaking through for me. So now I'm going to add a teeny bit more orange on top of it. And a teeny bit of red, just for some rust spots. There. Add a little darkness in parts of the window here. So I'm going to go really nice and red for my hearts, and I'm just going to wet my heart here. My pile of hearts. I'm going to go red. And I did go a little quickly down here, but just pull some of that red out. Could fix it. And that's it. Put some of that darker color into the back of the heart here. I don't know if that's like real watercolor or not, but this is how I would do it. So, there we go. I think I'm going to add a little bit darker color to the bottom of the tires. Okay guys, I just stamped loads of love there, and now it's dry, and I just want to give you a look of it dry, and this is what it looks like. So that's that. Now we're just going to, I'm going to go on with it and do, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but now I want to kind of protect it. So you guys are probably going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to use my hairspray here and just spray it on there if I can, if I didn't block it here. Oh yeah, it's probably kind of on the plugged side. So I'm just throwing some hairspray on there. And dry it up a tad. Oops, on the edge. You guys are really probably wondering what I'm doing. So I'm going to throw a little bit more hairspray on there. I mean, I just try all these different things to play with it, and this is what I've come up with. Ways to kind of preserve my art. You can see the, I don't know if you can see the reflection of the hairspray on there. I'm being a little bit more brave on it. So now that's it, and now I have hairspray on it, and it's pretty protected. Now I'm going to throw, this is not normal, guys, this is not what you do with all your watercolors, but you know you can play with your pieces and do whatever with it. And now my colors are pretty set in there, so they're going to be, as long as I'm not dwelling on them, pretty good. As long as I don't go back and forth and soak all the hairspray up, I think it'll be good anyway. I just like doing this sometimes with some pieces, and then you can throw them on a, I don't know, something. And now I have my Mod Podge on there, and I got a seal and the shine, and I like that. I like that look. I know it sounds crazy. This is what I like to do with my stuff, so I thought I would show you guys. I know I don't usually do the drying thing, but I want you guys to see what I was doing and how it was looking. And that's how it looks. So it's got a nice sheen to it, and it's protected and looks pretty cool, nice and smooth. It's not sticky now that it dries, so. And you see it didn't even smear. So now I can just throw it in a little pile of whatever and save it for something, you know. And I like doing that with some of my watercolors. So just a little share on that, how that worked for me. So if you guys want to give it a try, I don't know. I wouldn't say do it with all, but I don't know. Do whatever you want. But I just thought I'd share that with you. That's what I do with a lot of my 3x3s when I do watercolors on them, and 2x2s and whatnot. I do exactly what I just did with the hairspray and the Mod Podge, and then I protect them, and then I can use them for whatever projects I want in the future. So there you go. Thanks, guys. Hope that was something you enjoy, and that is my finished piece. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.